What's up, everybody across the universe? This is your boy Lyric Official, and
Your girl, LA
come on, LA
Beckton.
Beckton. We are live. We are recording.
Yes.
We are recording live. Make sure that y'all can see us. If y'all can see us, put some ones in the chat. All right. All right. I'm about to go because I made a mistake the last time, baby. We not making that mistake again. We about to make sure that we is showing live. We showing live. We showing live. Here we go. Okay. I can see me over there on the face of the book. I can see myself over here on the TikTok live, right?
Okay.
Even though they a little separate, they still here. They still loving on us over here. You know, it's good to have family everywhere. Everywhere.
Absolutely.
I think I see me live on the YouTube too. Let's see if we live on the YouTube too. All right, we live on the user too, cause baby, I was
We good.
heartbroken,
Yeah.
girl. I was sick.
We had to do 2 shows.
We had to do 2 shows, but we
Last time,
came
but it's
back.
all right. It was good.
We came back strong.
Yeah.
We was real strong
know.
when we had came back. When we had came back, we was strong. Okay, I see ones in the chat. Ones in the chat.
Yes.
I love you
Hey.
too, beautiful Nancy Martinez. The Nancy Martinez. I love you too, baby.
Yay.
I'm so glad we finally figuring this stuff out.
Yes.
And y'all, we're gonna have a great show today. Like I told the people over there, the tick of talk. Look, they talking to us now. What's
They
up,
are.
Beauty by Onyx? Come
What's
on,
up, Beauty
baby.
by
We love
Onyx?
you. Listen, as I told the people over the tick of the talk, we like to do a little intro situation. You know, y'all gonna hear us reading a little piece. It's gonna be like a little insert. Just follow through. Don't be negative. Don't be
Let's be
negative.
positive. Let's vibe through this.
Vibe
Let's
with
chill.
us. Yeah, vibe chill with us. And as we speak this insert, you know, because I'm gonna chop this up, and it ain't none of y'all been, but I'm gonna chop that on up, and we're gonna utilize this for a piece of YouTube. Let me get this lip gloss. Because y'all know
I cannot.
if y'all don't know one thing about Lyric Official, them lips can't be dry, baby. I need a little piece of the gloss.
Yeah.
You know I carry this thing around faithfully. And every 5 minutes I'm over
every no less than 5 minutes.
See, you think they your friends.
No, your friends supposed to tell you the truth.
You think they
friends
what's up,
tell you
Nancy?
the truth.
You think they your
What's up,
friends.
Nancy?
You think they your peoples.
They are. And your friends tell you the truth.
Because if they lie to me, baby, once you lie to me, and if I got something in my teeth,
I'm gonna tell you.
If my breath ain't right,
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all, short story time. Short story time. Before we get off into the show, like
Story time.
we gonna be talking about the builders, the bridges, and the boundaries, and we gonna break that stuff down to you so you can understand what we actually talking about. But one day I was sitting next to Lanisha, and I hope Tara is in here because Tara's sitting in the prison with us. She looked at me and was like, "You need some gum?"
No,
And
I handed you.
No, you.
Didn't
But
I?
you asked me first. You said you need some gum. I said no, Lee. I mean, I think I'm good. First of all, remember, I don't know if y'all seen that video of that lady in the church. She said when somebody asks you for gum, take it. Why did I turn that gum down? She said, "No, you need some gum." I said, "Well, excuse me. I didn't know my breath was that off. Good Lord. Good Lord." But y'all, we're going to have a beautiful show today. Like I told the people over there on the TikTok, I've said this multiple times, but I'm going to break it down again. We're going to do a little excerpt. It's going to look like we're reading because we slick ears. All right. And then we're going to get it. Come on now. Possibly sometime. With me, I know for sure. But then from there we're going to get into the actual conversational piece, and we're going to get serious about this because I feel like it's very important for everybody to know who they are around, because we get in a space in our lives where we start evolving and we want to take everybody with us, and sometimes we want to take those individuals with us that have been in our lives for quite some times, and sometimes you need to leave them where they are. Okay. And you'll be able to tell who they are if you go ahead and respect your boundaries, right? We're going to get into that too, and where the boundaries come from, how the boundaries form, and ways that you can actually be able to tell the difference of individuals who are really in your corner. Because if they in your corner and if they are really supposed to go with you, you ain't just finna be doing all the work. Yeah, is somebody, anybody on? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Testing,
You not
testing.
finna be. They gonna bring something to the table. All right. Come on now. What's up, Mama Jasmine? They're gonna bring something
Hello,
to the
Mama
table.
Jasmine.
All right. So it's important. So we're gonna do this smaller insert. We reading, and we're gonna get to it, y'all. So this episode is the builders, the bridges, and the boundaries, right? Welcome back to the official vibe room, where the truth meets frequency and healing meets awareness.
I'm your girl, Ellie Beckton, and today we're going deep into something that too many people overlook. The difference between building the bridge, being the bridge, and depending on someone else to build it for you.
Come on. Now, the concept of the bridge, let's get to the concept of the bridge. Some people don't look at others as connections. See, connections come with something, right?
Right.
They each other benefit, right? They look at them as bridges. They don't believe they can cross the waters of life on their own. So they look for someone who can build that path for them. See, they're not looking to put in the work, right?
Right.
They don't bring wood. I want y'all to hear this. They don't bring nails or a blueprint.
No two built.
Come on now. They just show up waiting for you to build it. Okay?
And the reason they don't have the tools is because they never gain wisdom from their own experience.
Come on now.
They've been watching others build their dreams instead of learning how to build their own.
Come on. See, here's the awakening. So you got to ask yourself, everybody that is watching and everybody that is listening, are you the builder? Or are you the one waiting for someone to build the bridge for you? How are you contributing?
And it's okay to seek help sometimes. It's okay to get a little guidance. But true connection, that means contribution.
Can you repeat that part for me?
What part?
The true connection? What's the true connection?
The true connection, that means contribution. If you can't build the main course, can you at least make a side dish?
Macaroni and cheese,
coleslaw, something.
Little candy yams, collard greens.
You got some salad, something.
I mean,
a little something.
Or if you can make some cornbread,
hey,
let's make the cornbread.
Did you bring the croutons for the salad?
Come on now,
the salad dressing. Something. Tupperware. I mean, what? I don't know.
See, because when you're surrounded by people who only want to walk across the bridge you build without even helping you build it, that's when your energy starts to drain. And now it's time for us to get into boundaries and awareness.
The moment you put a guard at the end of that bridge, that's your boundary.
Come on now.
That's not you being cold. That's not you being hateful. That's not you being mean. That's you honoring the work it took you to get here.
Come on now. See, the guard at the bridge. See, the guard at the bridge is the wisdom. It's your lessons. It's that I've been there before and I ain't going back, right? When people see the boundary, they'll say, you changed. But no, baby, I done grown. I ain't changed. And matter of fact, I have changed, right? But I've grown. I've grew from my experiences.
Yeah. But instead, they play the victim. They'll say, you left me behind. You changed, you cold, you whatever. No, you left yourself behind.
Come on now. See, this is the thing. Some of those people will gather others who feel the same way and build a whole entourage of bitterness, fan base of individuals who don't even know who they are, all to justify not doing the work.
But you can't let that energy pull you back. Once your bridge is built, you walk it.
Come on now.
Don't turn around. Don't reopen the door.
Come on now.
Matter of fact, put a lock on it.
Come on now. Come on now. Lock it up. And if they didn't bring the tools, they don't get to cross the bridge that you built. I want you to grasp that. If you ain't bring no tools, you don't get to cross the bridge that I've built. All right?
Take a moment and ask yourself, who's helping you build? Who's draining your materials?
Come on. You got to understand that you are the bridge, you are the builder, and you are the traveler. And every plank, every nail, every scar that you have, that's your story.
Yes. Every time you felt like you've been dragged
Mm-hmm.
down the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
because it's been moments that I felt that way
Come on now.
and didn't know how I was going to make it. But
Come on
all
now.
that counts. All that is part of the story. All that's part of the building. All that's part of the
It
growing.
is. It is. Yes. And for those who are watching the short excerpt, you're tuned into the official vibe room. Stay grounded, stay building, and stay vibing. And can you tell them something for me?
Yes. And remember, we love you on a soul level.
Come on now. So now to the conversation. For those who stuck around and was able to sit through that, we need to have a deep conversation, right? Because I think we've all gotten to this point, and we've probably outgrown a lot of people in our lives, and it's important to be okay with that. It's important to understand why that is important, because we really start out with a lot of different people in our reality, right? And the crazy thing about it is we want to take them across that bridge with us. We want them to experience the good of what we have and what we've built for ourselves. But oftentimes we don't realize just because they started out with us, they didn't contribute anything to the process. And you look around and you notice those are the same individuals that want to tell TMZ and all these other places, once you finally get to a certain spot, that I was in there and I was there in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was by your
there. I need some credit. I was there.
Come on now. Come on, have you and I want to get personal with it, because I feel like we've all experienced this, because you know we've all grew past a certain point, and we've realized that just people aren't just they're not on our side as much as we thought they were. Have you ever experienced to where you just had to release somebody that was no longer conducive to your reality as you began to evolve?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm still doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it hurts though,
It
because
does.
you've been around certain group of people or certain around people, and for you to recognize
Yeah.
that they weren't there for building or there for good,
Yeah. Yeah.
it just
It
hurts.
does hurt, because it's hard to learn that lesson from the people that mean so much to you, and to step out of the delusion that these individuals really care. They really, because they don't necessarily, and it's not, I'm not going to say that they don't necessarily care.
Yeah.
I've just understood that people can't give you more with their of what more than what they're willing to give
Well,
themselves, if you
right,
get what I'm saying.
right, and then we're all evolving.
Mm-hmm.
So that person is at a certain stage in their life
Mm-hmm.
that they just maybe just haven't reached, or
Facts.
however
I agree.
it be. But
Mm-hmm.
we're all evolving and we're all on different certain levels. So it's just at moments when you have to release
Yeah.
for you to continue to grow.
Come on, Lee, because that's real. Like you, and it's no hard feelings.
Yeah, no.
Like it's literally no hard feelings. It's allowing relationships to blossom as they should,
Yeah.
or lack thereof. Let them stay where they are, so you can allow yourself to blossom the way you should. Because one crazy thing I began to realize, and it's scary. One crazy thing I realized, that a lot of people that I thought were friends, they didn't like me.
Mm.
A lot of them that I thought cared for me didn't really like me,
Mm-hmm.
but they kept me around just for the simple fact that there was something that they can gain off of what I had. And as
Mm.
long as I kept the access open, they would make sure that they were present. But I started realizing that, wait a minute, you don't really support, you don't cook the food, you just eating.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Okay. And I'm allowing you to eat,
Yeah.
right? This is where the boundaries come in at,
Yeah.
and this is where we have to place the boundaries. I'm allowing you to eat because I've turned into this such higher level individual. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I've grown to just be so forgiving and let go, and acting so much in my light being, right?
Mm.
That I allowed a lot of things to slide and slip, and
Yeah.
and but my boundaries, and I'm gonna explain to y'all what the boundary is and who the boundary is, because the boundary is really you, right?
Yeah.
But who the boundary is that version of you who has really experienced life, that has gained the lesson to become that more evolved individual that you are. That's why it's so important that we are not looking to eradicate a version of ourselves, that we're looking to balance it out.
Mm.
Okay. You're here to balance it all out, right? You're not looking to get rid of any part of you. You're looking to say, okay, I got a higher awareness, but I also got that version of me that ain't going to play about me.
Right.
Right. And that version of you that's not going to play about you is the version of you that you gave the opportunity to evolve.
Mm.
That you created a safe space for it to express itself to you, to ultimately become your own savior in your own reality, right? So that version is saying, I remember that I was hurt in the past, but you gave me a safe space to learn.
Yeah.
So you know what? That person that was hurt, if you felt like abused, if you whatever your life experience was, that version of you becomes your soldier. I said the Peter, Peter to Jesus, right? I always say that you need that part of you. Don't eradicate that version, because what you have to do is now say, yes, I've evolved, yes, I've grown, yes, I've become this version of myself that carries so much wisdom, but I also will cuss you out if I need to. Hold on, y'all. Let's like, for real. You need this side. I'm also going to be the person that's not gonna play about me, right?
Up for me. I'm gonna stand up for me.
Exactly. Right. I'm also that person that's gonna have my back. That's the person that stands at that bridge. Because that person knows what it looks like to not be protected.
And who's to say? So you separate, and as you're evolving, and those people notice, that can also make a change in their life to be like,
100%.
want to evolve better,
100%.
want to do better, and y'all come back again. I mean, you never know what the future holds. I'm just saying, you
I
never
love
know what the
that.
future holds.
And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now, y'all say what some bridges need to be burned.
Oh no, for sure.
Oh no. I'm just coming off of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Some bridges you need to leave it where it's at.
Right.
Once somebody shows you who they are, you need to accept it. Okay. Some bridges need to stay burnt.
Right.
And this is how you become aware of the fact that it takes a lot to change. This is why you have to embrace your full journey. It didn't take you 3 days to become the person that you are. So it's damn sure ain't finna take somebody 24 hours to all of a sudden realize who they are and want to be the best version of themselves for you. And then you the important way that you can gauge that, you know how you can do that? Look at how they treat themselves. If a person can't honor their boundaries, if a person can't show themselves the proper love and awareness for their own life, they're not going to be able to issue that out for you. Because there's some people I hope they change, and some people I don't give a damn if they do.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm focused on my reality, and there, knowing that in my evolution there are people that are waiting on the other side of that bridge that value the fruit that my tree bears. So I can't spend time creating these bonds or keeping these bonds with individuals just because or due to the simple fact that we're friends and we've been friends for 20 plus years.
Right.
Because the crazy thing about it is, and you've seen it in so many stories, where these people have been friends for so many years, and that one person finally becomes the person that they wanted to be in their own reality, right? They wanted to be this person, and then you got that other person acting like a op, secretly doing stuff behind their backs. It's to a point where we got to take off the rose-colored glasses. We got to see things for what it really is, and realize that as we change, some people change and some people don't, right? And it's no hard feelings. It's literally love. Like me, I tell people, if you need to release me to be the best version of yourself possible, please do it.
Yeah. No hard feelings.
Please.
No hard feelings.
Please release me.
Yeah.
If that's what you have to do, and let me gather the lesson of whatever I need to gather from this situation. I'll gather the lesson. I'll become aware, because accountability is key. Because a lot of people don't, if they're not willing to be accountable, you know what they turn into?
What?
Victims.
Yeah.
You ain't in my corner. You don't answer the phone like you used to answer the phone. You ain't no friend no more. You've changed. You're damn right.
Yeah. I had someone reach out to me like from high school, right? Well, I known the person like in middle school or whatever.
Yeah.
And they behind the scenes was throwing my books in the toilet and doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, crazy stuff, right? And so fast forward to the future, they try to reach out to me like through Facebook or whatever, one of them platforms. And I was like, you know what? Maybe they changed. Maybe, they're not that same person anymore. I don't accept, it's just school people.
Yeah.
Do you know, as soon as I accepted her friendship, she started just acting crazy.
Wow.
Making fun. Like, oh, you remember that she had glasses? She wore glasses?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. I said, oh, no. I said, no, we're not doing this. Yeah. I would have thought at this point you would have been grown up and still not childish, doing childish stuff.
And this is how, and this is how I look at it. And this is why I own every part of my life, right? I can tell a liar because I was one. I can tell a cheat because I was one. I did some really foul stuff.
Yeah,
like I made a lot of choices that weren't necessarily the best, and I hurt a lot of people just off of me not having true self-love and true self-care when it came to myself. And because I don't denounce that part of me, instead I just I didn't try to eradicate it. I accepted it for what it was, and I love that version of me that felt like it needed to be that to survive in whatever reason it needed to do that for, you know. And now that gauge on the inside of me, it's created like a what kind of like a GPS, I guess, on the inside of me that's like don't go over there.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like. How do you know what that looks like? Because you did it.
Right.
You know what that looks like. Even in relationships, like I understood what it looked like for somebody to be overly possessive, because I was overly possessive, right? You have to accept all your journey, and by embracing those parts of you that you feel like are so dark, those darker energies, parts of you, they'll create a bridge around you if you create a safe space for them to express themselves and listen to it.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
And I didn't listen.
I'm telling you.
And I had that, and I was like, oh, let me just give them a chance. Let me give them a chance. Surely they're not the same from back then. Yeah,
it's like you have to listen to it, because
family, kids, and
all of it. Lanisha, you said it. You said it, and I'm glad you mentioned this goes for family too. Okay? This is not only friends. This goes for family, friends. Hell, if you got kids out there disrespecting you to a space where they not honor you and respecting you, sometimes you got to release them too. And be okay with that. And a lot of people is like, well, how can I cope with that pain? The more you find self-love within yourself and value in yourself, the more you will be able to recognize a threat against your vision. The more you realize how much you're actually worth, the more you continuously get to know yourself and become friends with yourself, and in the war that lives on the inside of you with yourself, You will then realize a threat before it comes. You will literally begin to, this energy ain't right. You will literally look at somebody like your mama and say, I can't mess with you no more. You will literally look at people that you consider to be your best of friends and tell them, I have to release you. Because if I really believe in myself, if I believe in my dreams, if I believe in what Source has said about me,
Yeah.
if I'm truly anchored in that and I'm
Mhm.
honoring that, I can't let anyone threaten what I'm here to do.
Right. Right.
I can't. I can't. This is important. Let
Yes.
me look down here. I see a
That's so
comment in
good.
here and it says progression is important. Learning
Yes.
and growing, not staying in that same place. Self-reflection is important.
Yes.
Self-reflection, you
It's
better say that,
important.
Nancy, because self-reflection, I do that every day and I'm not going to lie to
You're
myself.
right. Right.
Even if I got to self-reflect to tell myself, you may need to look at this in a different light, I do that. You
Mhm.
have to. You
Mhm.
have to be that friend. I said this, I think, the last live. You have to become the friend to yourself that you never had. You
Yeah.
have to become the mother to yourself that you never had. You have to become the father to yourself that you never had,
Mhm.
right?
And you have to like tell yourself the truth. There's
Mm-hmm.
no more lying. It's
Mm-hmm.
like we wide open
Mm-hmm.
here. The mirror is you looking in the mirror. Okay.
Oh, oh.
Let's
Be-
work on it.
because people, we talked about, and this is something I want to touch on,
Mm.
we talked about connection,
Yeah.
and you have people that are not real connections. um I learned that here recently, through our connection and our friendship. It's an empowerment that happens on both end of the coin. Like
Right. Right.
there's times where I'm down and out, y'all, and I want to give up and I want to let go, and Lanisha pops up with encouraging words. There's times where vice versa, when it comes to her,
Mhm.
it's the same way, but we feed
Yeah.
each other,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm in a creative inner circle. I always keep this on the low. I don't really talk about it, but I've gained a whole family, right? Shout out to Nancy
Whoop,
Martinez.
whoop.
She's one of these individuals. And I've gained sisters and brothers, but we hold each other accountable. We literally tell the truth with each other. And we feed each other, whether it's a word that catapults us in the right direction or some directions that assist us in getting certain things done. Those are the kinds of connections you need. Not people when you are down and out, they looking at you like, well, I don't know what you gonna do. Well, you eating a plate,
Mm.
so you don't know what I can do to you. Ain't got nothing that you offering. Something else I'm gonna bring into this. You ain't got nothing that you offering, but every time you around, it's some drama
Mm.
that I gotta transmute, that I got to
Mm.
shift, that I got to change. So not only are you not helping me build the bridge, you're adding friction to the process. You're not helping me, but you're adding friction to the process. And I'm struggling, and you have no way to assist me in making sure this plan follows through. But the moment I'm celebrating and somebody's looking at me or somebody, here you go.
Mm.
We sure did. No, we did.
We
When you
like
become French, when French, I ain't for French. We you see what a connection is because it empowers you, it lifts you up. It will not lie to you. It keeps it real. I told that story about Lanisha telling me that my breath was off. It's funny, but that was important. Stuff like that is important. People that are willing to tell you the truth out of love.
yeah.
It's important that you have those individuals around you because it's often people looking to latch on to what you have. And this is a space of realizing it's okay because a lot of people just don't even know how to give to themselves.
Right.
They don't know how to love themselves. And even the shift in energy when you do decide to move around, when you decide to do that, that shift in energy is out of love because I might be in your way. I might be keeping you from being the best version of yourself possible. So I need to allow you to experience and move out of your way so you can learn whatever you need to learn. And it might not be around me. It might not be around me. We might not were meant to be in each other's spaces for the time for a long time period. Forever what she's what Jennifer, what not Jennifer, it was what's her name? What's her name? Jasmine Sullivan. Forever don't last always. That's what she said. She said that forever don't last always, baby. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to move around, and it's okay. It's okay to allow the relationships to go in the direction.
Yay.
Oh, we love you. Listen, she a part of it. She got to look. This is the Miss Nancy Martinez.
I love it.
I love you dearly. Um, you just got to be okay. Like I'm okay. I'm at that point, Lee, because I know what it looks like. Because for the longest, I wasn't. I was so in denial of who I was. I think my brother Ralph sent me something. Shout out to Ralph, and it was like stop playing small, right? And because I didn't know who I was, I allowed a lot of excuse my language, fuck shit. I
Mm.
did from people that I thought was family and friends, and when I found that value, that piece of awareness within myself, man, it shifted and it started making me appreciate those that are in my circle.
Yeah.
People like you and the newfound relationships that I've built. It made me um it made me aware of the love that I was surrounded by and allowed me to give that love the attention it deserves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read that one right there. What she say?
Adding friction to the process. Wait.
Say it again. So
Adding friction to the
come
process.
on now.
What? I
But see,
missed it.
no, you said it because that's the part she put. People you will notice, and I'm gonna touch on that too. The friction to the process comes from individuals that have nothing to add to your
Yeah.
experience, right? And because they're not actively doing the necessary work, they bring them with them wherever they go.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to catch that. If they're not adding to the process and actively evolving, and you can't tell them the truth about themselves and they can't own it and they ain't learning from the things that have happened in your reality, realize that if you choose to allow them to go over that bridge with you, they bring themselves with themselves wherever they go. Okay?
Yeah.
This means whatever they have in their reality, whatever they have in their reality, and whatever they're not willing to release in their reality comes with them. And majority of the time, they expect you to accept anything because they accept anything. So if they're willing to accept anything, and you're on a mindset of releasing things that no longer serve you, you connect yourself to their karma. You can't be mad. You can't be angry.
Yeah.
You can't be peed off. When what they do starts to affect your reality, because that's what happens. Your connections are just as important and usually are an outer reflection of your internal world. My mentor, the beautiful Ajna Sarah, I will forever give her her tools. But the beautiful Ajna Sarah said that as light beings, we attract everything. But it's what we choose to entertain that shows who we are. What we choose to allow in our lives shows who we are. What we choose to accept shows us who we are. That's just like you going towards the man that's more abusive than the man that's really uplifting you as the individual that you are, man or woman or whoever it is, right? You choosing to go in that direction didn't mean that you didn't have another option, but because your mindset was set a different way, you went towards the opposite option. And this is how I test myself. I ask myself, what would old me do compared to what new me wants? You got to create a vision. Shout out to T.S. Madison for the ideas for the vision boards. You got to create a vision board. What do you want in your reality, right? And you got to stick to that energy. You have to become the individual in your reality that matches that reality that you desire. And I mean, it's not even that your situation has to change in order for that to happen. You have to change in your situation. I always say freedom starts in the cage. So you got to shift within your current reality before anything changes. You have to make the change where you are, right?
Right.
So when you start to change the way you think, the way you react, whom you allow in your life, when you start to make those changes, all of a sudden something begins to happen. It's not that the option of you staying the same don't show up.
Right. Right.
It's that you're more prone to go after the opposite. Why? Because now your focus has adjusted.
Those times of like like getting rid of certain things or being in certain places or being in certain settings or what, and being with yourself, sitting out at the park, sitting in the sun, just there, just being in nature, just quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing how those things
Yeah.
can clear your mind. Like you
Yeah.
become like have clarity of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, maybe I'm just, newer to this than others. And
I
maybe,
love it. I
but
love it, Lee.
it's just a simple fact of doing, I'm like, just having that moment. I'm like, and I felt like God was just speaking more to me
Yeah. Yeah.
in those times.
Yeah. When you were quiet and when you were unplugged.
Yeah.
Like people think that meditation is just one way. And I wish Millie was still on here. I would actually invite her up here. But meditation can look like multiple different things. Just knowing thyself, finding ways to unplug from this current reality and all the extra stuff that it comes with, to spend time with yourself, to ask yourself, how are you?
Yeah, it's so much going on. Like it's so much like work and whatever your activities are, whatever you do. Like I felt like I was giving me to like 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 people.
Yeah.
Right? Or places. But there was no room for me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have time for me.
Yeah.
Once I got to the point of being with me, I was drained and didn't want to even deal with me.
Yeah.
So I had to start like, no, I gotta back away from this. I don't know. As much as I love it and love the people, I had to back away from certain things. And I'm still pulling.
Ooh.
I'm still pulling away.
It's like it's a process.
Yeah.
And it don't just randomly it don't just randomly end, y'all. I mean, it's a constant process, a constant state of awareness.
Yeah.
You have to get to know you. Listen, if you think it's hard to it's hard to even just stay in your energy. I'll say this because you're gonna have to introduce yourself to yourself every day too, because it's certain things you're gonna be like, dang, I didn't know that I was capable of that. I didn't know. You're gonna have to adjust to your own reality, and that's gonna transfer over to the people in your lives. And don't be so upset about who you got to learn the lesson from, because
right, because it was a lesson point that I thought my worst enemy told me, and I was just like, but you're right.
Yeah. Who you learn the lesson from? You said that too, from that perspective as well. Like, who are you? Don't be mad about it. If you got to learn it from mama. We love mama.
Yeah.
We love daddy. We love sister. We love friends that we've had in our lives for years.
But this was from a coworker who I never thought.
But see, that's the thing. That's the other side of the coin. Because people who so-called didn't like me, right?
Man.
I used to use them as tools. And this is how I used to say, they would say certain stuff because people who don't like you, they gonna pull out they gonna dig in the dirt, right? They gonna dig deep in your shadow. People who don't or can't stand you, they gonna dig deep in your shadow. And some of them are lies, but some people they're saying some stuff. And I even took that to my quiet space and was like, wait a minute. Let me weed out the bullshit. Let me eat the meat and spit out the bones. Let me see. For real, eat the meat, spit out the bones. Because you got to these days, child. You can't listen to everything. Everything. You can't. But you got to eat the meat and spit out the
Yeah.
bones. You have to no matter where it comes from. I've heard from all types of different people from different walks of life. They've said things that have impacted me. A child, so many different people, and you just have to listen so you can become more aware of yourself and ultimately find value in yourself. Finding values in your light and your dark.
Yeah.
They are balanced. You have to find love and light in both of those versions of yourself. And when you do that, you find a love within yourself and you end the internal war.
Mm.
And then you're willing to say, I'm not giving up this friendship and this connection for nobody.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not going to do it. And that's the space you have to get
Yeah.
to realize who's in your life that's a real connection. Who is feeding you? Who came with nails to help you build the bridge?
Who brought that tube bag?
Who brought Come on, Lee, that's simple. That simplifies it. That's simple.
Who brought the
Lee,
tool
Lee, you
bag?
said that. Who brought the tool bag? Baby, you just came up here with a sandwich. Shit.
You brought
Girl, you ain't look what? And get your damn feet off my table. Shit. Get your feet off my table. What are you doing? And I'm over here cleaning up. That's
Like,
just
take off
like you
your
cleaning
shoes,
up. Prime example. You know how you be cleaning up the kitchen? I know everybody that been through this, and a motherfucker come in and put a bowl in the
It's
sink.
clean. It's clean.
Come on, man.
Clean it.
Come on. If you put that damn bowl, I bet if you and you I'm stubborn. You put that bowl in that sink after I've cleaned this kitchen up. What does that say about you? And that's the prime example in life. That's what people will do to you. People will do that
Woo!
while you're cleaning this kitchen, while you're getting shit together, while you're building the
Yeah,
bridge,
cleaning
while
this.
you're sweating. Shit done broke down. You done fixed it back up, and you got this. Do I? Get the hell on, because you ain't contributed nothing to the process. You ain't did nothing for the process, man. It's important for you to identify those people, and some people is gonna come into your life and they really ain't got it to give. Now I'm gonna say this: you got those people that may not have it to give, and sometimes all they have is a powerful word, but the powerful word that they give will penetrate the proper things for you to ultimately help you go into the proper direction for yourself, right? So there are people that may not have a lot, right? There are people that, I mean, they probably can only bring the plastic plate,
The bottled
but
water.
they brought it. What you say?
The
The
bottled
bottled
water.
water, right?
But hey, I don't know how to do all this and the tools and all. I got
Right.
But here's some water.
Come on, what you
Here's some
say?
life.
Nancy said, make the change where you are. People think it's environment. Hold on. People think it's environment. No, you get to change internally. Said, yes. Come on. Your mindset
Quiet
is
in mind
first.
and sitting with self.
You
Yes.
have to. You have to. I tell them, Nancy, I say that all the time, man. It begins, freedom begins in the cage, the so-called cage, to only realize that the door was open the whole time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This world is in a crazy space, right? But my dad, if he never taught me anything, he was in prison, and he said he found freedom through books while in solitary confinement, right? He wasn't he wasn't able to go outside, right? But he found his peace. He found his freedom. And the man didn't have what we would, sorry guys, the man didn't have what we would call freedom, right? In the concept of the way we see it. But he found it through his mind, through the way he thought, the way he saw things, his perspective. And that made me deep dive too. And I don't think I've ever acknowledged that until now. I don't, and because I see a lot of things that I did not want to become, right?
Yeah. Right.
But he taught me a lot, and he has so much freedom, and no matter what was going on in his reality, he lived in his own little world, right? And it's powerful to know that it starts in the mind and to keep yourself sane, because there's going to be a lot of things that we see. Just to pivot a little minute in this world, it's a lot of stuff that's happening. um, Sometimes you will have to be your own motivation. Sometimes you will have to rely on your self love and your self care to get through all of this stuff that's going on in this world. Money may not be, looks like TikTok then got a message. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is gonna work for it, because you remember the last time
click on it first to
it
wake it up.
didn't work. Hold on.
Not
The
sure.
chugging the bowl. Come on now, that's that bowl now. That's that bowl. Listen, I'm about to look. What you say, chugging the bowl? That's chugging the bowl. But there's gonna be a lot of things that go on in this world now that it requires us to have some internal peace and not rely on the peace of the job,
Right.
or the peace of friends and family and all of that. It's good to have that. And I promise you, Source will allow an opportunity for you to find your soul tribe, but they should not be the foundation of your joy.
Right.
Right? You got to find that internal peace, because things can change at any moment. You know, we all change at any moment. I haven't been the best person. I would be lying. I listen, I go into situations all the time, Lee, like, what can I learn from this? I'm not looking at people saying that they're the problem. I'm not, y'all. What I ultimately learned was, what is my part in this?
Yeah.
What can I change? Because you have to put healing back in your hands. You cannot change people.
Right.
People will be them no matter what you say, no matter how you say it. It does not matter. They're going to be them. Some will learn, but the best example is being what you want others to be to yourself.
At the end of the day, people are gonna be people.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna be them.
Like people.
Yeah, and analyze your journey. It took you a lot of time to grow. So realize that somebody that's just randomly showing back up in your life 2 days later, they ain't listen. You gonna have to show me.
Yeah.
Listen, what does them actions do?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about words anymore. We got to stop focusing on words, those sweet nothings, whatever.
Get you in trouble.
Come on now, what are your
time.
actions doing? You got me, but never show up. That's like you going through a death in the family. Everybody talking about, hey, if you need me, I'm there. Ain't never there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They never really show up. They're never really in the corner the way you need them to ultimately be, right? These are the usual actions, right? But there are people out there that really want to have your back, and they really gonna show up. And it might feel weird in the beginning because you're not used to it, right? But there are people out there, but you got to know who's actually bringing stuff to the table, so you can protect your vision, so you can protect your goals, so you can protect your mind.
Right.
And not continuously, as I use that example, cleaning the kitchen, and somebody keep putting fucking dishes in the sink.
Keep putting that chili bowl dried up.
Stuck. That they didn't had in their room. And they don't they don't give you the regular. They don't give you that just made chili bowl. They bring that chili bowl that sat under the bed.
About 2 weeks ago, I made chili, and you brought that bowl.
Yeah, and now I got to clean that shit after I clean all the dishes.
No, I'm about to throw that bowl.
You get say that again, Lee.
What? I'm throwing the bowl away.
That's it. And the person that put that motherfucker in there. See, you got to see who's adding to your process in a positive way, because they may not come with nails and wood and rope. They may not have no bottled water for you, but they may come with their own drama. They may come with their own situations.
Yeah.
And that's important for you to realize, that everybody really they can't be in your corner. And it's okay, because it's not. I look at connections as, I don't own anyone, right? I don't own anyone.
You don't own me.
You get what I'm saying? I experience
right.
people, and I allow the experience to be whatever it is, and I allow it to allow me to grow. And if I need to move from it, cool. Like, I'm gonna enjoy you for the moment that you're supposed to be in my reality, but if I have to leave you at the beginning of the bridge and leave, I'm going to do that.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? I'm going to do that. That is a must.
And enjoy every day
Mhm.
like it's the last.
Yeah. Yeah.
This experience, this moment,
Mhm.
because we don't know what tomorrow
I agree. I
bring.
agree. Like,
So
yeah, enjoying
just
it.
enjoying the moment,
Yeah.
enjoying this life, enjoying this time.
You have to. You got to, y'all. You got to. TikTok that ended because I ain't moved the thing around, but that's okay. But you really have to enjoy your life
Yeah.
and enjoy yourself enough. Spending time with yourself will help you create boundaries.
Yeah.
Unplugging from this reality, meditation, whatever it may be, find out how source speaks to you
Mhm.
so you can protect yourself. You got to protect yourself.
I'm
And I
learning that so much.
you know and I think I'm learning it every day
Yeah.
because I've been having to make some choices for myself because I mean, I've been around a lot of individuals that just didn't have it to give.
But the thing is like for me, growing up or even
Hmm.
just through life, I didn't know anything about boundaries, and I'm
Yeah,
just being completely honest
yeah,
until a few months ago, like I
yeah.
said earlier.
Hmm.
But it's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like it's the most beautiful thing. Like
Hmm.
I'm finally taking the time for me,
Hmm.
protecting me,
Hmm.
and doing the things that I didn't do for myself
Amen.
in the past.
Amen. And I want to congratulate you.
So
I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you for getting to that point. Because that's powerful. Come on, give her a cheer. Because that's important.
yeah,
That's
it is.
important. It's just giving yourself the opportunity to grow. You never want to hold so tight to people that you hold yourself back. You never want to do that, man.
Mm.
It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. You are so valuable, and you have a vision. You have a goal. I feel like setting that vision up and that goal up was the smartest thing that I could ever do
Mm.
because it put me in a position to say, okay, I got something I need to reach, and it caused me to ultimately adjust what I allowed in my life, right?
Mm.
Because I was like, yeah, I may want this, but sometimes what you want ain't good for you. You get what I'm saying? It's you're wanting it based off of repetition and what you used to know. Yeah, you want that friend in your life. Yeah, you want that that love that you loved in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But are they benefiting where you're
Yeah,
going?
yeah,
you know and ask yourself, why do you feel like you deserve to hold on to somebody that's not willing to give you their best?
yeah.
What in you makes you feel like you deserve that type of treatment? And the more you learn that higher level version of yourself as you just continuously evolve, because I want to make it clear, and I'm going to say it again, you're not broken.
Mm.
Okay, none of us are broken. We're just evolving and turning into the people that we were designed to be or that we desire to be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask for something, you're going to have to level yourself up to that point.
Yeah.
You got to make the necessary shifts to get there. And you have everything that it takes to do it, and I know it hurts, but on the other side of that pain lies individuals and experiences that will honor you at the highest level of yourself. It's like once you get a taste of that,
Yeah.
I tell Lee all the time, I'm like, I am addicted to who I become when I face my fears or when I let certain things go or when I allow people to be mad at me, that are
Right.
upset at me.
Yeah.
I'm fine, baby. You can be mad. That don't bother me anymore. I'm all right. I'll be a villain in your story. And sometimes to be the best version of yourself, you got to be okay with being a villain in somebody's
Mm-hmm.
story. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be okay with that. Like there is nothing that you can do about that. I'm gonna see if look at my Nancy Martinez. I just came across one of her videos. I'm gonna see if it allows me to go back live on look, it's got this up here. Child, it's gonna let me go live, but it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. if I go live, it's gonna look real weird. But I know I didn't acknowledge the individuals who are listening and who are not watching at the moment. We want to give you a shout out. Thank you for
Yes,
listening to the
thank you.
podcast. We enjoy what we do because this is therapy to us as
Yeah.
well, right? And we're just using our experiences and conversations that we've had to have conversations with you all,
Right.
right?
Right.
We literally just, whether I take out a voice recorder and we talk about stuff that we've experienced throughout the week, and then we bring it to the podcast. And learning is never ending, right? So I
Right.
say we will always have topics because
Like every conversation is a podcast. Oh,
we
I just think about that.
right, but like, man, that's a podcast right there, man. What is we doing? Let's record this, get on it, make it happen. We have a lot of things that we're gonna do. We're gonna take this podcast to as many heights as we possibly can, y'all. This is only the beginning. I'm enjoying it. Whether it's 8 people in here, 2 people in here, one. This is
Yeah.
we're living out something that we stated that we ultimately wanted to do.
And you never know who
Yeah,
listens to replays just
yeah,
because they weren't on the live.
yeah.
How many times that people would like watch or listen?
But I'm like, whoever it's for, it's for.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
this
Exactly.
is the beauty about just doing what you love. Like, do it because you love it, and everything else will follow the way it needs to, right?
Plus, the more we do it, the more it's perfected. Not saying it's going to be perfect, but
Exactly.
you know what I mean.
Exactly. And if you have something out there that you want to do, go after it. Pay attention to
Mhm.
yourself. Love yourself. Ask yourself, am I the builder? Am I the bridge? What am I? What am I? Right? What am I to those that are around me?
Mhm.
And how not only do I got a lot of leeches around me, but am I leeching
Am I
myself?
leeching? Yeah.
Right, this is not a one-way street. This is also you saying, what am I doing myself? What
Mhm.
am, come on now, right? We are our first project here on this earth,
Whew.
right? And how we take care of ourselves and how we're honest with ourselves is very, very important. So
Mhm.
ask yourself, what am I into in people's reality? Because I could have been better in some people's lives. I could
I
have.
I agree for
I
myself.
you get what I'm
I really got
saying?
it for myself as
I
well.
could have, but I wasn't that good for myself sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So
I didn't
I didn't
know.
know. Not Whitney. But we're going to incorporate a lot of things. We're going to incorporate music because we love music, healing music, meditation music. We're going to incorporate all of that because it's important. It really is important. I think the official vibe room has turned into the conversational piece, but at the end of the day, we will incorporate the love for music. As you look at our logo, I don't even think that I explained it, but you see the sound waves that are around the official vibe room. That represents frequency, that represents music, and we're going to incorporate how you can utilize music to know thyself,
Mm.
right? To know thyself, and that can be a tool that you use to become more
Yeah.
self-aware, right? But we
Love
love
that.
y'all. Listen,
Love
we try to keep this at a good hour, a good hour. We might choose a day where we just rock it out one day, but we got to get to that point, y'all.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
And have we decided if we're going to do an extra day? Maybe we need to talk about that
Yeah,
off
we gotta talk
live.
about that. We
Okay.
gotta talk about
We did.
it.
I said the last live we had a group of our people do a poll and they chose Wednesday. Why,
Yeah.
I don't understand. However, we might be able to give you what you want. Just depends on how life shifts, right? We also got we know that a lot of people are going through a lot of things out there. We're gonna come up with something. We got to figure it out, but
Yeah.
we want to help
Mhm.
someone get through some hard times. We don't
Yeah.
want to just talk about it. We want to be
Be
about it. You
about
remember
it.
I said what them
Right.
actions do? That is also for us as well. So we want to assist where we can.
Mhm.
It was actually the beautiful Lanisha L.A. Becton's idea to figure out a way to help people because this is some pretty interesting times,
Yeah.
right? Though that's why we do what we do. We really want to help through speaking life into everybody, and giving people a different perspective
and being an example and showing that you're not the only one hurting.
Yeah.
You know, that what you're experiencing, we're experiencing, that we're relatable.
Yeah. That we it's off the foundation of not just looking at different particular struggles. It's like a lot of people are in pain right now.
Yeah.
And I looking at it from a perspective of what can I do. So I go once I acknowledge that pain, I go to the blessings that I got. What can I do? You might be the face of God in somebody's life,
Right.
right? So what can you do to assist their situation is very important. I love you all. We're grateful for this platform. We're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Soon we'll have some things. I don't know if y'all have seen our cups, but soon we will have some what you call it, child? Some products. I don't know. Some merch. Some merchandise that we will be selling. T-shirts, hats, pins. I like t-shirts and lanyards. Child, I'm trying to get y'all out of the prison. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the shirt too. Get out of the prison. That's gonna be on a lanyard. Where to work? Where to work? We might even
that movie Get Out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what it is. Get the hell out.
This ain't no T in here.
Get the hell out. We love y'all. And we are grateful for you all. And we are thankful for y'all. Also, I have to give a shout out to Mike True. Mike True is an amazing healer here out in these Nashville streets and beyond. I started a parasite cleanse. My skin is glowing. Y'all have nothing on my face. Nothing on my face. My skin is glowing. I got a little piece of grease. Little piece of little something, but my skin is going. For y'all who are not watching, I'm shining bright like a diamond right now.
Bright like a diamond.
Right? I'm cleaning out my gut. I'm getting healthy. I gotta make sure I'm prepared for all this stuff that me and this beautiful lady are preparing to do. And I've lost so much weight already just cleaning my body out.
Yeah.
So if you want some healing, make sure you go on over to Mike True's page. Let me look it up because I want to make sure I give out his correct information.
Is there any way you can put it down on the?
I can. I'm gonna insert it because this is not gonna be the only time I shout him out, y'all, because this man really is
And he has a
changing
here,
lives.
Right?
He does. So Mike True owns a vegan restaurant, all vegan. Some of the dishes are amazing, and I'll make sure I have those photos for y'all. The next episode, you won't even know that it's vegan, baby.
I can't wait to try it.
Oh my God, that man is amazing. But if you want to check him out, it's MICTRUE, Mike True. Okay, Mike True, and let him help you out, y'all, because he's really effective. The cleanse wasn't as harsh as I thought it would be. It was actually very it's very light on your stomach, right? It doesn't take you out and you ain't stuck in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
It cleans you out naturally, and but it's very effective. A lot of people are like, man, I can't eat, because you got to eat vegetables and like a lot of fruit and water, but you're craving that stuff because of the stuff that's in your body that's craving it. So once it's gone, you're not craving that stuff no more. When I tell you I ain't had meat in almost two weeks. Yeah, and I ain't been craving it.
You look great.
Thank you. I like Lee, and because Lee started this. First of all, Lee started shedding pounds, and I said, we will not. I will not be out here roly poly in it, and you getting slim and trim, and I look like somebody granddaddy. I'm not doing it. You will not set me up. We're going to get fine and finer and finer, because we already fine. But we're going to get finer and finer together. Right? So she started her health journey, and I followed suit, y'all. I follow suit. But we definitely want to hear from you all. If it's any topics or any questions that you have, we want to make sure that you are heard. Okay. We want to hear about your questions and topics that you may want to hear about. We're with it. We're with it. We don't do gossip.
Right.
Okay. And we don't get in nobody else's business. So
Mind your
please do
business.
not
Mind your
message us.
business.
Come on now about anybody else's business. We don't care. We want to evolve. We want to let you be the center focus of the conversation. But we would love to hear from you. Make sure you email us at info@theofficialvyberoom.net if you would like to be interviewed. If you want to talk about your process of how you got to where you are, how you stepped into your gift and calling, and what led you there, and how did you navigate through those situations. Make sure you email us at info@theofficialvyberoom.net. And you can also go on over to our website. If you don't utilize the email, go to what is it, baby?
www.theofficialvyberoom.net.
Tell them again for them one more time.
www.theofficialvyberoom.net.
Come on now. And we love y'all, as we call y'all our vibeys. Y'all are vibeys, okay? We love y'all. Y'all are family. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you check us out, for those that are listening, on the Instagram, the official Vibe Room. That's our Instagram. Twitch, because we're live on Twitch too.
Okay.
And that is
The Official Vibe Room.
Come on now, we try to stay consistent. Come on now, we try to stay consistent. And our YouTube is the Official Vibe Room as well. Listen, y'all, we love you.
We love you.
We value you. We appreciate you. And we hope that you got something out of this live, because that is the point. And we look forward. And beautiful she is. Come on now.
Thank you.
Tell her, Nancy. Ain't she fat? Oh my God. Ain't she cute? She's so cute. She real pretty. What is she partying? So I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, we love you, we care about you, and just remember, you really have everything that you need on the inside of yourself to become the best version of yourself possible. Don't discount yourself. Please, 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 please. And as we say this last line together, and we mean it from the bottom of our heart, we remove all types of social constructs when we say this. This is why this statement means the world to me. I don't care about the skin. I don't care about the body. I don't care about the image. I want to what, Lanisha? Love you on a soul level. Do you hear me? We love you on a soul level. And that's what we're here for. For all those that viewed the amazing show, we love you dearly. And make sure you check out our websites. We're going to have something coming soon that we're going to need your assistance with, okay? And we want to help somebody. So work with us. And until next time, usually every Thursday at 8ish. Now, I want you to take
Central
this 8ish Central Time. Now, it might be a little piece of 8:30. All right?
Which is ish.
It is. We don't know sometimes.
The numbers behind the 8.
We don't know sometimes. Sometimes.
Might be early. We might come in ahead of 8.
What when he say? Sometimes. She said sometimes. That is gonna be sometimes, okay? But we love y'all.
Yes,
we appreciate y'all. And until next time, please continue to vibe out. Did you have anything you wanted to tell the people?
No, just enjoy the day as if it's your last.
Oh, because baby,
enjoy
you
every
all
person,
you got.
every moment, every time.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.